conversation is long overdue.
A relationship question during the mayoral election explained.
Tonight on this KSAT 12 News exclusive, Greg Brockhouse and his wife Annalisa talk about the domestic violence allegations leveled during the mayor's race and whether it cost him the election. Did a domestic violence incident occur?
No, never. Never. That has never been a part of our marriage, our family life, ever. At any point in our marriage has that ever been an element of our relationship.
But you did call police.
I did.
For months, Annalisa Brockhouse has been largely silent on the domestic assault allegations against her husband, except to say it didn't happen. She's silent no more.
So I didn't sleep through this election, this entire election. I lost sleep over this, and there were times where I told Greg, that's it. I can't live like this anymore. We cannot live like this anymore. I have to tell the story.
Do you think if you would have told your story 2 months ago that your husband would be mayor right now?
No.
For the first time, Annalisa details the 2009 call and police report, the source of attacks against her husband. She admits after an argument over breast milk, Greg Brockhouse left the home. She takes responsibility for what happened next.
I was standing in the middle of this vortex of postpartum depression, and I threatened to call the police. He said, you should. That was it for me.
Suffering from physical and mental health issues, primarily postpartum depression after the birth of their son, Annalisa says it's a call she deeply regrets. She says she wanted to talk months ago, but her husband didn't want her to go through even more public scrutiny.
I mean, there were people sitting right next to my wife after she fully denied everything with signs calling me a wife beater. Like, it was unbelievable how bad it got. But one side used it as a means to get votes, and I used it as a means just to protect my wife.
There's no objective here. There's nothing to gain. This was my initiative. I needed to tell the truth. I needed to tell my story. We have nothing to gain. We have nothing to lose here.
The Brockhouses say they legally got the police report erased or expunged at Annalisa's insistence. A judge agreed no crime occurred. They went through counseling and thought they'd close the door on what happened almost 10 years ago. Now embarrassed, emotional, and angry, they are hoping to clear their name and that this type of political attack stops.
I felt like this was, no matter what I said, I wasn't going to make anybody happy. They wanted a story that wasn't true. I don't know what else, we didn't know what else to say.
But I will never, ever sacrifice my family to win an election. And I think I proved that to my wife. The biggest part was I just wanted her to be proud, and no matter what, that we were the same people that came in at the end of the race.
Well, we're better for this.
And we accomplished it. And there's no hanging our heads at the end of this thing.
In verifying this story, I talked to the Brockhouse's attorney who helped them expunge the police report. He tells me that the story Annalisa told him in 2011 is the same story she told tonight. As for their future, Greg Brockhouse doesn't think he'll run for mayor again, but wants to remain active in the community. Annalisa Brockhouse says she plans on being even more outspoken about mental health issues and the stigma associated with them, and how seeking help is a sign of strength, not of weakness. If you want to see more of my interview, the extended interview with the Brockhouses is online right now at ksat.com. It's our latest edition of Spriester Sessions.